Cutter, you grew up in those stands. You experienced some big wins. You've probably even been here for some big wins during the Mark Stoops era.
Absolutely.
It had been 764 days since a home SEC win. What did it feel like to get those fans that win tonight?
No, it was huge. It was huge, especially coming up just slightly short in a few home games this year. A few big ones. That's a good one to pull out, especially for BBN, for us, for everybody, for the coaches. You know what I mean? Just everybody in general. That was a good one to go out there and dominate.
Y'all were trailing at the end of the first quarter, had the third down. You hit Willie and then just put your foot on the gas. What were you feeling during that drive when y'all were going to?
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, this whole week, this whole day, we came with juice, and everybody was excited, and everybody was ready to play. And, you know, I mean, we'd felt, not that we had won this game before we came out here, but we were so confident, and we had a heartbeat tonight, and it was just really good to see these guys play hard.
What can you do now that you couldn't do in your first start?
I think just growing up as a quarterback in every aspect, really. You know, I mean, not a lot of certain in particulars, but just all around. You know, I mean, growing in every aspect of my game, growing in leadership, growing in everything. I think these guys have really come around, and they've really supported me through everything, and really kept feeding into me. And I give them all the praise for that.
Have you gotten past the point of having to think about what you're doing? Just react?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, I'm just really focused and honed in on doing my job on every particular and certain play, and you know, I mean, just doing what I'm coached to do, kind of not acting outside of that framework. And I feel like when those plays come up that I need to do something extra, I need to make a play, those just come naturally, you know. But other than that, just operate inside the offense and operating what Coach Hammond gives me.
Cutter, in terms of staying calm after something has gone wrong, how far have you come since that night at South Carolina?
A tremendous way, for sure. I mean, that's something I've tried to carry with me throughout, but I think just getting games and getting experience under my belt, just the more and more confident I become, for sure.
Cutter, you hear about like an athlete getting in the zone. Is that safe to say what you were like when you had the 11 straight completions there in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just honed in, like I said. It's just one play, you know what I mean? Like, our focus is every week to go 1-0. My focus is every play, just go 1-0 on that play, win that play. Doesn't matter what happened before. Doesn't matter what we're going into, what's coming up. Just focusing on that one play and kind of going 1-0 that one play.
So you weren't aware that you had that many completions?
No, I have no idea what I did.
Both 11.
Nice.
That's the game.
DJ Lagway was the top-ranked quarterback recruit in your class. How far back do you go with him, and was that motivating at all to be starting against the #1 quarterback from your class?
Yeah, I think we were at a few things together in high school, but yeah, no, it's super cool. Super cool talking to him after the game. You know, the China quarterback world's all a big. You know, I mean, we're all supportive of each other. You know, and. I think he's a great player, and I can't wait to see what he does in the future.
There's been a lot of times this team could have given up, but it seems like you guys have no quit. What's been the key to that, I guess?
I think just the guys we have and Coach Stoops. You know what I mean? Coach Stoops has kind of instilled that into us and built that around the team. That's kind of what our motto and what our mindset is built on is we never get up, we never quit, and we're going to do the best we can no matter the circumstances or what's going on.
How does he do that?
He's just a player's coach. All the guys in here love him. All the guys in here want to fight for him, want to win for him. Everything like that. Just all around, we have a really good thing going in the locker room. I mean, yeah, and you can see our heartbeat we kind of have tonight.
What's that mean, players coach?
Just everybody. He's like. Everybody loves him. Everybody loves Coach Stoops and what he does and what he stands for and how he addresses the team in every situation, loss, win, no matter what it is. He's always the same guy. You know, loss, win, whatever it is. He's always the same guy in the locker room. He's always the same guy talking to us on Mondays, no matter the outcome. And I think every guy respects that, and every guy really wants to play for him.
How hard is it for you guys watching him get beat up so much in the moment?
That's that. Yeah, we hate it. I mean, we're kind of taking it on our shoulders and putting it on ourselves. You know, I mean, we're a big family in here, and I think we take all the losses and everything together. Each person takes it differently, but I think we all suffer through that.
How important is Seth McGowan to this offense?
He's extremely important. I mean, he's a dog. He's a guy you want to have out there in the field, a guy you want to get the ball in his hands, and he's going to make some stuff happen. But, yeah, I'm blessed to have him beside me in the backfield for sure.
You ever just hand it off and you're kind of like amazed watching him work?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. That's why I came over there on the sideline to Coach Boley, and I was like, yep, just hand it off. We need to hand it off, especially in the second half when we started. Just kind of, we were doing whatever we wanted to in the run game. Our O-line was handling business and pass pro, every type of run game we tried to go to. And, it's nice behind those 5 guys and having Seth and Dante and J-Pat back there doing their thing. It's really nice to see that.
Cutter, after that completion to Patterson and you guys scored the touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
You went over on the sidelines and celebrated with Zach. He had a pretty rough week and had to issue an apology. How has he helped you during this transition, and how have you guys' relationship been? Because I saw y'all over there celebrating together.
I mean, I love Zach, and I love everything he's done for me, how much he's poured into me, no matter what's going on. I mean, there's been a lot of there's a lot of situations for everybody to fold, and I feel like no one in this locker room has folded, except especially him. He's continuing to pour into me 5 days or 7 days a week. No matter what we're doing. When I come on the sideline, he's talking to me. That guy's got a ton of experience, and I can't express to you how much love I have for him, for how much he's done for me, and how good of a friend he's been to me.
Cutter, last year you got your first tape.
The best way that I can say it is he's somebody that makes you feel confident about yourself. Like, he does a great job of making sure that his players are in good positions. And, I think that Alex and Sam and Jay Love are all people that we lean on. But they not only did Coach White do a good job, but they did a good job. Like, Alex goes down, he comes in, he coaches up Grant. SG goes down. First person he talks to is Lorenzo Coleman. And then Jay Love goes down, and the first person you see him talking to is Cam Dooley. So it's like when you're a leader, and I think those guys are all great leaders, they show that they're great leaders today on the side.
I think a lot of people expected this team to really well 2 weeks ago. Why did you guys not let go of the road?
Because there wasn't a reason to. I kind of got asked that question a little bit ago. We watched some of those games that we played early on, and it's the difference between 4 or 6 plays, and it's like we're a better team than we put on tape a lot of the times. I don't even want to say we put on tape, but we're a better team than sometimes the scoreboard shows. And I think that we knew that, and we're going to continue to know that. And, we got 3 really big games left that we're going to come and approach each one like it's the biggest game of the year.
How does it energize you all when the offense is clicking and firing at a high clip?
It's really fun to watch those guys. They do a great job of letting us lean on them. I think that's the best way to put it. When they get momentum, we get momentum. So it's just it's the best symbiotic relationship you can have, honestly.
Kentucky historically has had struggles with Florida until Stoops got here. Haven't beaten them since the 80s, and now 5 wins for Stoops. You're part of those. I mean, what does it mean to you? Kind of turn around and really help bring this program to what Kentucky fans hope it is and what you all know it can be.
That's a tough question because my outlook might be a little bit different on it. I don't care who we play. I genuinely don't. I just want to start the week, prepare throughout the week, and leave with a win. It doesn't matter if it's Florida. It doesn't matter if it's, I don't know, the worst team in FCS. I genuinely could care less who we play.
Thank you.
Sign another pick today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how's that feel?
It feels amazing. It's funny we was talking about it too, because pregame, one of the balls had rolled over there, and every ball is unique in a way, and theirs had the Jordan logo. So I looked over at Cam Dooley, and I was like, "Oh, I want that ball. I want it." And it ended up in my hands today, so that was amazing.
Y'all's defense has been pretty rock solid here lately, especially responding from that Tennessee game. Anything different?
Just our intensity, the way we practice and stuff like that. I mean, obviously no one wants to, have the result that we did at Tennessee, but, we come out to practice every single day, ready to work, ready to attack the day, and, it shows up on Saturdays. That's what we talk about in the meeting room, the way you practice translates on Saturdays, so everyone knows that. Everyone, we're 10 toes down, we go to practice, and we fix all the little mistakes that happen.
You guys lost some guys right on that first drive that didn't come back. Love it. Alex and then Sam went down later. What does it say about the resilience of this defense? Because you didn't really see the effect of that on the field.
I commend everybody who came in after them. Next man up mentality, and that's what we talk about all the time. Anything can happen in the blink of an eye. So it's unfortunate for them. They're going to heal up and be ready for next week. But the guys that stepped up, Cam Dooley, all the outside linebackers, Grant Godfrey, they was all ready. They was all ready for the time, ready for the number, and they went out there and made a splash. And I'm so proud of them.
I'm sorry if you've already answered this, but can you explain how the interception you got unfolded from your perspective?
I mean, we were just in a cover 3, and really, if I'm being honest, long story short, it went through David's hands, and then I was right there. So, yeah, it was God. It was nothing but God.
A lot of people expected this team to quit a couple weeks ago. Why did you guys not kind of let go?
I think at the end of the day, like talking to the guys, like I explained to them, if you don't want to do it for the team anymore, at least do it for yourself. And a lot of guys, they're not from around here. Their family pay a lot of money to come and see them play. If you don't want to do this for the team, for your brother next to you, at least do it for your family. You wear your family's name on the back of your jersey, so at least do it for them. That's what I expect of some of the guys. But honestly, I feel like there is no quit in us. I mean, like you said, we could have easly tucked our tails and ran after the Tennessee game, but no one wants that. No one wants that at all. We all want to turn our season around, continue to win, and then go bowling.
What was all that work you did in the offseason, rebuilding the culture in the locker room to make it so you didn't quit?
I think it was really beneficial. I mean, obviously, it's things that you just don't see. Like we spent some time at like cabin and stuff like that. We did like team activity there, but it's stuff like that you don't see in the moment. But like later on in the season, it starts to show up, and the trust in your brother and the fact that he has your back if anything happens. You know what I mean?
This is the first win at home since 2023 for you all in conference play. How does it feel to get that win for all the fans that always show up every week regardless of the result?
Man, it feels amazing. I'm so happy we got it for them. I'm so happy we got it for ourselves. Like you said, it's been a long time since we won at home, so I'm just glad we got to turn up with everybody here. Coach Stoops said it on Monday, actually. He was like, we took a small group of guys down to Auburn. We won. Now let's do it with everybody here. So, I mean, I'm glad we was able to do it with everybody here.
Ty, I'm sure you've already been asked about this, but I just want to get that interception. You've done that a few times this year. How's that feeling?
It felt amazing. I was telling my man right here, pre-game, one of their balls actually rolled over into our spot, and every team's ball kind of unique, and they had the Jumpman logo on their ball, and I turned around to Cam Dooley and I was like, I want that ball, and it ended up in my hand, so I love that.
You've been here through some of the ups.
I mean, you want to talk about years past? I mean, yeah, there has been a bit of history, but I mean, to this team, a lot of us, when we grew up, when I was getting recruited, I was at the 2018 game when Kentucky broke the streak. I was on the field in 2021 when Kentucky broke the streak at home and they rushed the field. I mean, is this the new standard? Maybe.
How does it feel a little extra good beating the team you used to play for?
Yeah, no, somebody asked me that earlier, and honestly, so I played them 2 years ago. And when I got the depth chart, I was like, oh, I know that guy, I know that guy, I know this guy. And then this week I came in, and the defense was kind of coming to talk to me, and I looked at the roster, and I was like, guys, I know 4 people. I can count on one hand how many people I truly know on this roster. And I mean, it of course, it felt great to see all those guys again. I mean, it just, I don't know. I'm getting old. So, yeah, I mean, it
doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's another game. It's another opportunity to prove yourself and then get a victory for this team. I mean, the friends you make in this game are going to be friends for life, no matter where you are, no matter where they are. And I mean, after the game, I was able to talk to a couple of them, and I hope that in my 1 year at Kentucky, because that's all I have, that we would be brothers for life. And I think any team that I've played on, we feel the same way. And so it's hard for me both ways. I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the day and age of college football nowadays.
Yeah.
There's rarely a sideline that I don't have a friend on. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't want to beat them. I mean, I've had plenty of times of having to go up to a friend after the game and they've beat me, and I've had to take it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I mean, we're still friends, we're still brothers, and that doesn't mean we're not going to compete, play in and play out.
I know, every touchdown drive feels good. Mm-hmm. Did that one in the third quarter feel even better when you all just kept running the ball right down their throat?
Yeah, I mean, we needed to make a statement in the second half that we weren't going to let them come back. And, I mean, that's what we were focused on at halftime, is how are we going to put this game away. And to have a drive like that to start the second half, it was incredible. I mean, you want to talk about running the ball down their throats. I mean, that we accomplished that, and that is something that we're gonna remember, and we're gonna watch film in a good mood tomorrow, but then we're going to flush it and get ready for Tennessee Tech because they're a good football team. They're coming in here to knock us off.
You know, when I talked to Bush, he said that you guys knew going into it if you could jump on them early, you could probably put them away. Earlier than that, in the second quarter, about midway through, you guys had to go for it twice on fourth down, especially after the Texas game a few weeks ago. How valuable was that, not only to get the 1 yard you needed, you got 4 or 5 yards on both of those, I think, just to really hammer it down their throats.
Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely was a confidence booster for me as an offensive lineman to know that Coach Stoops trusts us enough even after the Eastern Michigan game, even after the Texas game, where we've been in situations where we need 6 inches and we weren't able to accomplish that, to then come back and in the first quarter be like, no, I still trust you. I still have faith in you that you're going to accomplish what we need you to accomplish. And for him to be able to put us in that position and us execute is a huge confidence booster.